Alright, Game Night Studio's finally back. I got a new camera, so I'm going to be doing a lot more recording. Right now we're going to be doing how to paint a clone trooper. Very, very similar to the how to paint a stormtrooper I did a while ago, but with a much better camera. So I might delete the old one and just leave the new one up there. Either way, hope you guys enjoy it. Much more videos coming. Let's get to it. Game Night Studios, we are back. How to paint a clone trooper is going to be the next video in the series. This is going to be very, very similar to the how to paint a stormtrooper video I did, but we got a much better camera, so I'm pretty much redoing that and going into the clone troopers. So, base it in white. I'm not going to waste your time basing something in white. You know how to do that. Grab any kind of pure black you like. I like Reaper's Pure Black. It goes on real well. Hit the visor, hit the eyes, hit the gloves, the fingers, anything on the Mini that's supposed to be black, we're going to hit with this black right now. If you a little bit on the white, that's easy. That's the next step, so we just go back in and touch everything up. So be very careful with this step. The less touch-ups you have to do, the faster the overall process of the paint. So we hit everything with the black. Then we go back to that same white surface primer, and that's what we go in and touch up that black with. Anywhere you might have got it on the white, take your time, go in, make it perfect. This Mini is basically two colors, so it's worth going in and taking the time. Hold them at some weird angles. This is the time to fix any of those little teeny mess ups. So we got the white, we got the black. Next up, we're going to do something a little special. We're going to grab some Vallejo gloss varnish, acrylic varnish, put it in the airbrush, spray it with that. That's going to protect that white. It's also going to help us out a lot when it comes to shading. If you don't have an airbrush and you don't want to get into airbrushing, don't worry about it. Grab some sort of spray gloss. It'll do pretty similar, if not the exact same thing. So this protects it, and then we grab the dark iron from Secret Weapon Miniatures. Let's paint that gun. It's a really nice black metallic color. I like it a lot. You don't have to do this before or after the gloss. You could do it before. It doesn't really matter. I just kind of did it because that was the order of operations at the time. So once we have it glossed, that's everything protected, it's time to do the shading. So we grab the Citadel contrast paint, Apothecary White. Now, Helper Cat has to make an appearance in all of my videos. It seems to be mandatory. She likes helping me, getting in the way, knocking things off the table, getting fur on everything. That's her goal. It's her job. She does it well. So back to that Apothecary White. Do not wash the Mini with this. I know contrast paints, they're supposed to work similar to washes, where you actually paint the Mini white and then hit it with the contrast paint, and it kind of shades itself. But we're not going to be doing that with this Mini. White is its own specific color. If you try to do that with either the contrast paint or like a watered down black wash, it'll make it look very dirty. If you ever see anyone's Minis or any stormtrooper, clone troopers, whatever, online, Instagram, whatever, most of the people that don't really know what they're doing, they end up making them look dirty because of this step. This is a tricky step. It's time consuming, it takes a while, but it's worth it. It's following the procedures on this step makes everything work. So eventually, after you're done shading it, you're going to ask yourself, well, I got it somewhere I don't want it. How do I fix that? Well, right here, this is the trick. This is why we hit it with that varnish. This is why we hit it with that gloss. Not only to protect it, but to make the shading easier. Grab some high performance reducer. Auto Air Colors makes a really good one. It's actually something that goes into airbrushes to reduce the dry time. But a nice secret that it works for is this right here, fixing coffee stains, little spots you don't want. You just get some of it on the brush, just a plain brush with this reducer on it, and just scrub it away like it's an eraser. Bam, it's gone. I made this a very big spot to kind of demonstrate how well it works. You see it had a big gray splotch right in the center of his thigh, and it's gone like it was never even there. So this will work perfectly for any of the small imperfections you have with that Apothecary White. Any sort of hard lines that show up, any kind of coffee staining you want to avoid, this is the step where you can just get some of this on your brush and just wipe it away. Like magic. This saves so much time, so much effort. Those two steps, the spot shading with the Apothecary White and the cleaning that up with the auto air reducer. Shading the gun, I hit it with some War Paint gunmetal and then, or Army Painter gunmetal and then Army Painter Shining Silver. Grab some Null oil, put that on the gun. The gun, it's pretty easy to paint the gun. I would imagine any technique you use on it, it's gonna look okay. This is just the one I prefer because it's really easy. The Null oil on top of both of those two shades really just pulls everything together and makes it really, it just makes it nice. It's simple, it's not too time consuming. So the mini's finished at this point. We got the white shaded, we got the black, we got the gun. Only thing left is to finish the base and to protect the mini. So I'm not going to put any kind of terrain on this. I'm just going to go over some little finishing touches I like to do with Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers. So their armor is supposed to be shiny. It's supposed to have that gloss finish, but I hate getting gloss on anything that isn't supposed to be glossed. So we want the gloss on that armor, so hit the entire thing with gloss. Testers makes a really good gloss. And then I like going with the Vallejo matte varnish and a brush and just painting that all over the base. That is going to reduce, that's going to completely take away that shiny gloss factor of the base, but it's going to keep that shiny gloss factor on the army, or on the armor. So put it on the base, put it on the gun, and he's finished. You let that dry, and he's done. He's beautiful. He's protected. It's glossed where it's supposed to be glossed. It's matte where it's supposed to be matte. He's finished, he's done, he's beautiful. Do that to the rest of the army, I guarantee you're going to have a bunch of clones that just pop, and everyone's going to notice. So, Game Night Studios, How to Paint a Clone Trooper. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're liking the new camera. I know I am. The resolution's a lot better. I'm going to make a lot more of these videos. Check out everything. I got the Instagram, a Facebook page, eBay store. Look up everything. Tell me what you want to see. I'm always happy to do any kind of videos you guys need. If you're having specific issues with one thing or another, let me know. Happy to get in there and make a video for you. Yep, write some comments, like the video, let me know what you think. Thank you. Game Night Studios.